Okay, whoever came in first, let me know. I think it started a whole nother chat. Okay, can you hear me, Aretha? Okay, good. Okay, T Friday is back. I'm gonna wait till all you guys get back. I am so sorry. Ever since, okay, here's Tina. Ever since they upgraded. Oh, and now why would the gardener guy come now? Okay, he couldn't do that like tomorrow or later today. I guess it's cool enough now. OMG. Okay, and now I have to listen to him. You guys hear a lawnmower. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Hi, Karen. Yeah, okay, created me. Okay, enough of you guys are here, I think. Yeah, so I could go on. Okay, so how far did I get? Okay, how far did I get? I keep forgetting to put that on vibrate. Do I? Okay, I got this far. So you guys see that, and this is a piece you'll probably have to work with. Cut 4 pieces, 4 inches each. Work with those because if you tie the ends, you'll end up with a piece about 2.5 inches. These are no larger than 2.5 inches. As you can see, the chain I didn't cut. I just took it and I wrapped it so that it was like 4.5 inches. And you're going to make sure that falls about down to the bottom of the glass part of the bulb. Yeah. Thank you, Karen. I'm enjoying it. I didn't know if I would. I thought it would be difficult, but it isn't. Okay, so I use this piece. This is the other one. It's different. And I did the same thing, except I used the actual string. And I just connected it around the bulb using the 4 strings that we attached on the bulb. So that is that right there. Cut 4 strings, 4 inches each, notch the end, attach them to the strings at lower part of the bulb on the string though. But eh, it's gonna end up being hung about there. So I don't know if I'm gonna say the lower part of the string. Yes, it is the lower part, but you want to hang it at least the length of the lower part of the bulb so that it's down that far. You see it? It stops about the end of that bulb, though it is attached to the strings. Okay? So you do that and you finish decorating your bulb, putting on whatever you want. Um, then you need to make a basket. And my basket is, I use 4 pieces that are, nope, I use 5 pieces. 2 of them are 2.5 by 2.5. And the other, I know I actually wrote this down. 2 pieces are 2.5 by 2.5, and 3 pieces are 3 by 2.5. Okay, that means you have 4 pieces, right? 4 pieces there. I use washi tape to attach it. The small piece, the 2.5 by 3, the I'm sorry, the 2.5 by 2.5, the 2.5 by 3, and the 2.5 by 3. I use washi tape just to put them together. And the last piece, you also use a piece of washi tape just to put them together. Oh, Tea Friday, they're actually numbers. Those beads right there. Yeah, I put 2020 on there. I found these not too long ago in some store. I don't even know why I only bought one, but I found the numbers. I had not seen the numbers before. Yeah. Okay. So then the other piece, which is a 2.5 by 3, is going to be the bottom of your basket. And ta-da, there you go. You have a basket. But because I'm showing you how to make it, we're just going to take them and attach it. Okay. And I'm attaching it with washi tape. Um, I used some AliExpress postcards I had laying around and I saw them sitting there, so I decided to use it. Okay, so we're actually going to make this basket just by putting a few pieces of washi tape. You can make a basket out of anything. You can make it any size that you want. And you might want to, I gave you these measurements because they're a good size for both of these shapes. Or if you wanted to use a different size, guess what I use? You know those things that you put coins in? And I had these for another Julie Nutting project that I'm going to do. And you put the coins in between. Well, I just took two of them and attached them together. And then I cut another piece. This is actually a 2 by 2. That's a 2 by 2. And I cut another piece. Isn't that cute? You can see through it. Okay, say the measurements again. The measurements are 2.5 by 2.5. That's two pieces. Then you have three pieces that are 2.5 by 3. I can't believe my lawnmower guy came today in the middle of this, and I'm sorry, you guys. If it's not the internet, since they did an upgrade in the neighborhood, I have more issues. Okay, so are we ready to move on? Okay, if you want to make it a smaller size, this is a 2 by 2. You can make your basket whatever size you want, but I would make it proportionate to my piece. I don't think I would have a great big huge basket, um, for something like that. Now, what you can do is you can actually take canvas or whatever, and you can cover this box, and I'll show you what it looks like because I don't want to do it right now. Okay, you cover this box, and what I did was I used canvas. You see that? And burlap. I'm gonna even show you how to make this little guy. Yep. And I'm gonna show you how to make the fence. Yeah, but I actually used canvas and stuck it in here. If you don't want to cover it first, I would cover it first because it adheres to the paper. Cut 5 pieces of chipboard, 2 at 2.5 by 2.5, 3 at 2.5 by 3. Exactly. Okay. So I would I would paper it because for one, this chipboard I wouldn't use this. This is sturdy though. I could, but then you cover it. I use cardboard. I took the outside of it off, so you could get that corrugated look. First, you don't have to go through so many steps because I covered it with canvas first, as you can see. Then I took some of that transfer deli paper. No, that wasn't it. That was yeah, you could take anything. I took the tissue paper and put it in there, and Then I put eyelets on the end to hold it together and tie it. These are just little ideas that you don't have to even do yours the way I did mine. You can use fabric, any kind of fabric, and put it on there. If you want a cheerful, colorful one, maybe you want your basket to match your balloon. You are making it, so you use your ideas. This one is kind of uh not vintage, what's that, shabby chic. That's what I was trying to make it, vintage shabby chic, but obviously I don't know. But anyway, yes, I used a bunch of the grungy canvas and stuff like that. You can make your basket look any way you want it to look. Yeah, and the basket is super super easy to make too. I mean, not the basket, the ladder is super easy to make too, as you can see right there. All you're going to use is your rope and some little wood pieces. If you have those little teeny pieces you get from, what's the name of that place? You get those from Dollar Tree. Yeah, and they come in, they're just teeny, teeny small pieces, and you can make whatever. Yeah, so there you are for that. Now, when I was talking about putting some tool around the end of your bulb, if you want to do that, you actually use your tool. Yep. The banners, you just cut little strips of paper. We're going to make those. Everything on here I'm going to show you. So if you want to make it, you could make it in any style you want. If you want it to look grungy, if you want it to look shabby chic, if you want it to look steampunky, use whatever materials you have, like the banners. You might find something that has something muted or something on it. You could use it for that. Yeah, so the banners, you just cut up little strips of paper, make that. Um, yeah, I like words. I like words. So everything I make will have words on it. I love words. Yeah. But that is an example of this box. Do you all need any instruction on how to put attach, not attach, because we're going to attach. I'm going to show you how to attach this next to the strings? Or do you want to wait until you actually decorate all of your balloon the way you want? Um, if you have any questions, we'll come back and then we can do this as the next step. Yes, you're going to take the last 2.5 by 3 piece and attach it to the bottom. You give good instruction, Tina. Okay. Oh, okay. She wrote them. Terry said she missed the instructions. I mean, the measurements. She wrote them down. So, yeah, it was 2 at 2.5 by 2.5, and 3 at 2.5 by 3. She wrote them in the chat. So, yeah. Um, yeah, so you guys tell me what you want me to do. Do you want me to go on? I bet you know how to attach this now. Or do you want me to go ahead and show you how to attach it? I'm going to show you, but I don't want to attach it because I want to finish this first, but I don't want to do it online because it takes a little minute. This right here is merely your canvas that you use to put on the inside if you use canvas, or if you just have a piece of, you could do this with ribbon. And I merely took something and stuffed it inside there for your sandbags. I just stuffed it inside there. I was going to put more on there, but I didn't feel like doing it. Um, and you could take a piece of what's the name of this stuff? Ribbon. You could take just little pieces, scraps of material that you have, and you just fold the bag and glue it around the edges, but stuff it with something, and then take some string and tie it up. You're going to attach that to your little basket. Yeah. Okay. So do you all want me to go ahead and show you how to attach the basket now, or what is the next step? Either one of you. Terry, Tina, what's the next step? Okay, we have 20 minutes left, so go ahead to the next step. Okay, all right, so we're going to attach this basket. to this, to the end of this right here. Well, it's not going to be at the end of the string because remember we made the string pretty long just so you have stuff to work with, right? Well, what we're going to do is, as you can see, this is only, I'm going to put that there, that much distance between where we put this, and that is about six, yeah, about 6 inches. Go down about 6 inches, and that's where you can hold your, oops, I'm not showing you. If you measured this down 6 inches, hold your, I'm not going to attach it, you guys. Hold your finger where the 6 inches in and put your basket there. Let me see. Yep, that's what you do. Hold your finger at the end of the 6 inches, and at the end, I mean, make sure the end of your box is at the end of the 6 inches. Does that explain that? Okay. If I measure this piece 6 inches, yep, that's about 6 inches. Okay. I'm going to take my box and I'm going to glue it on there. Okay. That means the next string you're going to do the same way. You're going to take it and you're going to glue it to the other end. And you're going to do it all the way around. Okay. You're going to do it all the way around. Now, if you wanted to attach this the way I did, what I did was I put holes in the basket itself. And then I attached this. I wanted it to be, I put holes here, here. You see there? And I attached it like that. So you could either do it that way. I don't think no, I didn't. I did not. I attached this just like I told you. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, so do you all get this right here? Measure about 6 inches down, and then where you're 6 inches in, place your box there, not after it, before it. So you have about 4 inches left, but your box isn't way down there. And you end up with it dangling after you put all 4 other strings on each corner. And then you can actually cut your ends off. If you want to decorate, you really want to decorate this the exact way you want it decorated, because once you attach it, it becomes your basket. Yeah. So after you attach that, then you could do your ends, do everything. As you can see, I'm going to show you all of my corners. I used eyelets. I use a different string. I put little flowers on the end. I use a bunch of seam binding hanging off of it, as you could see, but that came with decorating it. I'll show you guys all the stuff you could use to decorate it. Okay, so now after you do all 4 of the strings and you attach them to the basket, you literally have your piece and you're already finished and you're just ready to decorate it. Now, before you go a step further, what you might want to do is, before you go any further, if you want to just go ahead and complete the basket, you just take 2 pieces of 6-inch rope and you take excuse me, about 1 1/4, I say. It has to be a little more than 1 inch. I'll say do 1 1/2, let's say. Cut these sticks, these little things, about 1 1/2 inches. I have cherries, you guys, over here. This is part of my oh, the lawn guy is somewhere else. Yeah, I don't hear his lawnmower. He probably finished that fast This guy, I have a huge yard, but this guy's on one of those riding mowers, and I promise you, he zoomed across the lawn so fast, he's finished cutting the grass in like 5 minutes. And I'm going, geez. Yeah. Um, okay, I'm reading your instructions, Tim. It says line the bottom of your box at the 6-inch mark. Yeah. But put in parentheses, mm, I don't know. Because if you saw at the 6-inch mark, where would you put this basket? Where would you put the end of the basket? Oh, make sure you have 4 inches in between. How about that? Um, mm, I can't tell you that because I didn't, I just did it. And I don't think I even worried. But if it's smaller, you're right. You're not going to use as much string because then it'll look awkward. Everything that you do, it has to be in proportion to what size bulb you're using. The string, you can't make it look, you know, how you just look at something and you know, that's a little down too far. I kind of did this like that. You know, if I put it further down, I'd be like, nah, that looks crooked. Yeah. And I just kind of played with this. So I'll say that, yes, I'll say if you're using a larger bulb, your string will not be as long as if you're using a smaller bulb. Hmm. I don't even know how to answer that because wouldn't your string be about the same size? Well, that's the same size bulb. About if I had a little teeny bulb, let me get a little one. Here's another one I hadn't started on, but hopefully I'll catch up and get some more of these done. Um, hmm. Okay, Tina. I don't know. I think if you're using measurements, they should all work on. What do you guys think? Who's doing a smaller bulb than this? Tell me if they're, well, if you're just doing it. I, I'm gonna have to try that. I tell you what, I'm gonna have to do a regular size bulb and see if my measurements will still work on the smaller bulb. You probably would have to, it'll probably be smaller, the string. Instead of using 6 inches, you'll probably use 5. It can't be a lot of difference in it, I don't think. Yeah, so any other questions? Because that right there, other than just talking about it, you guys ask me questions, ask me yeah, ask me questions that maybe I missed or you don't understand or you need clarification on. Okay, let's see. Um, don't know how to send my channel. Sorry, lady. I'm new at this. Okay. Tina, can you I don't know. Hmm. Tina, can you help her with that? I don't know which. I think if you go to your channel and you click on share, and it'll give you a link, and then you come back over here and you paste it, right? Or do it. Yeah, I think that's how you do it. Okay, the bag of sand is mine is about an inch. It's about an inch. Yeah, it's about an inch and maybe a little. It's about an inch, one by one. And I think when I put, or it could be a little smaller, like a 1 by 3/4. But you see, and I just kind of glued the little edges. Yeah, and then I put that little thing on there. So this little sandbag, and you could put as many on it. You guys could decorate this thing. I want to see them. I really want to see them. You guys, when y'all finish y'all balloons, I want to see what they look like. Yep, I want to see exactly what you all are doing and how you're decorating, because I use little spools on here. I use some little itty bitty flowers. I think I put a little bird on here. I used the little flags. So many ideas. I mean, you could do them all kinds of way. I use one of these little plaque things. I use see, this has beads on them if you want beads, or if you want lace on there. I use, yeah, I grunged mine up best I knew how. Yeah, because I added this right here, little loopy things underneath it, and put little flowers on each one of them. Oh, okay. Don't ask me about technology, y'all. Yeah. So here I just use the little thimbles here. If you want to add little stuff to the, end of this, instead of just wrapping the chain around, you can. As you can see, I have the chain going around this one too, but I used the little thimble pieces there. I actually put a little glue underneath them so they could only go so far. Yeah. Or you could actually put beads on these. You can, there are so many options, and that's why, and this is the tool is what I use to make it look like air was coming out of there. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So any other questions, anyone? Because I think we're going to be finished with this in a minute, and then when I come back, I'll have all of them complete, and I guess we could do it Wednesday. What do you think? Do we need, I think, just to make sure everyone is on the same page and the ones that's making it. Yeah, I think it comes out. It really makes it look like there's hot air or something coming out of there. But as far as how to put this together, that is exactly how you would put it together. And you would end up with this right here. Do you all have any other questions about what to use? If you want to come back and do this, just come back to this chat. I'm gonna do both of them because I think I talked to y'all in the beginning of the other one, so I'll just put both of them up. I really do. I appreciate all of you joining me for this I guess series. But I'm doing another one, but I'm not doing it live. So if you like that metal foil art, I actually just posted a video yesterday showing you how to get started. And if you guys want me to do that live, let me know. Yeah, so on that note, I think I'm going to just go ahead and thank everyone. I thank the moderators, Terry, uh, Tina. I know in the earlier one, Memory Lane Keepsake was there. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys. All of you that just stopped by and have fun with me. This is so much fun with me. Um, I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much because I know this is my joy. I see the joy in you guys when you just play, when you just have fun and stuff. I like that. I enjoy that. So as long as I can continue to do this, I'll do it. If you have questions about anything concerning the balloon, yeah, let me know. Now, if you have questions about, yeah, I'd like to know what you think about the tutorial, about how the tutorial went, and yeah, let me know. And when we come back, I'm going to have both of those two that I used decorated. You guys, you know what? Why don't you all talk to each other about who's making what? And you guys could actually swap with each other. I think I should do that. I should swap one of mine out with somebody. Hey, you know what? That's a good challenge right there. For those of you that's making them, I'd like to challenge all of you to make one. And if it's quite a few, I'll put your names in the box and that's who I'll swap with. Okay. It was fun. I thought so. But anyway, we're going to call it a done. I love to see the process, Miss D. Oh, okay. For that metal, yes, the metal tape foiling thing. Yes, I'll go ahead and next week I'll go ahead and do that instead because no, we got to come back for this. I know. I sound like I'm all over the place. Next week we'll do the final so I can show you these completed ones and then I can see who else did one and maybe I can um yeah, swap with someone. All right? Okay, so on that note, thank you all. Thank you all for stopping by. Really appreciate it. I love this. So I'll be back, all right? And thank you guys for moderating. You guys are just awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna call that a bye and I'll talk to you all later. I think I do have a couple of videos this week that I need to go ahead and upload, but I'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming, everyone. Y'all make this so much fun. All right, bye.